Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you are doing well. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video, we are going through the 4-2-1-3 tactics for you on FC 26. I have been testing this now for a little bit and I'm absolutely loving this formation. So if you are enjoying the tactics videos, make sure that you do hit a like button. Hit the subscribe button because we are going to have more videos moving forward in the future. And also, as you can probably tell by above my camera, we have been streaming on Twitch and I am about to start streaming on TikTok as well. So make sure you just go at the real Paulie29 on TikTok or Paulie29 on Twitch in order to catch the streams, because it is where we test a lot of tactics and have a lot of good conversation about FC 26. So let's get into it. 4-2-1-3 balanced build-up style, I think, is the best completely at the moment. It is very, very good. I feel like with counter, you just have no options coming to feet, so you don't want to be doing that. Short passing is, I like it, but there's just times where I feel like the play gets too condensed and you have no out ball. There's no one going in behind, so I feel like balanced, you can kind of dictate L1, R1 triggers to get players moving. I am pretty much set on 61 line height at the moment. It doesn't feel too aggressive like a 70, but I also don't feel like I'm giving my opponent's number 10s heaps of space. So let's get into it. This is not my main team. Pardon me. This isn't the main team, so it's not perfect for roles. This is a gauntlet squad as well. So goalkeeper, sweeper keeper balanced. I'm just liking the little bit of movement you do get. They leave the area to collect balls close to the box, which I think you want. Fullbacks are actually going to be on balanced, and this is, the two centre-backs on defend as well. So that is what the back four shape looks like. You might be saying, is the fullbacks on balanced going to leave me too exposed? What I've found in testing both fullbacks on balance, if the play sort of transitions in this like left triangle, then Udogi steps in, and then I've been trying to look at the heat map to see what Livramento's been doing, and he tends to stay back and sort of create that back three shape with the other centre-backs. And then as the play kind of rotates back out the other way, Udogi steps back in and Livramento can go out if the ball ends up on that right wing. So it does actually work quite well. I haven't tried versatile for a very long time. I think balanced is the go. If you do struggle with balance, feel free to put these guys on defend. Now, the centre mid roles, I've tested a few different roles. They're going to both be DLP on build-up. Now, again, you might say, does it leave me too exposed? Again, it depends on how you build up the play. Are you manually setting these guys on runs? I try not to trigger. In this case, it's Pogba and Zinchenko, and for sake of this, I'm going to swap them over. If you trigger these guys with L1 runs constantly, then you are going to genuinely have nobody here to screen in front of the back four. If, one does push forward, the other one typically sits. So, again, you could do this and you could split it, and then you sort of force everything through one DM. What I like in having them both on build-up is, if the ball comes out the right-hand side, then Pogba will naturally be the one that steps up to support. Zinchenko ends up being a little bit further off the ball. So play around with the two DMs on build-up. Let me know what you think of that. The number 10 is going to be playmaker balanced. Critical for this role, tiki-taka, incisive, and a 5-star weak foot. So if you've got a very, very good Ruud Gullit Evo that you want to use, that is my cam in my main team. He has incisive plus, tiki-taka. He has ping pass as well. Like, the more passing play styles you can get, the best. They do get in areas to score. So, like this Dempsey has base, incisive, tiki, finesse, and low driven with a 4-star weak foot. So he is a good option here. Obviously, my Ruud Gullit doesn't have any shooting play styles. So, that there's a bit of an issue where I just have to blast the ball near post or far post, depending on what side it falls for him. But this playmaker balance just seems to be the best fit for this shape. Out wide, double inside forward on balanced, and you can kind of see how this already links up. So, you get a little bit of width here from the fullback depending on what side. Again, if you've got a winger that has finesse plus, so if you've got Elise on the right, and you've got a left wing with finesse plus, there's plenty of Evos that have given left wingers finesse plus. I would do that, or you want to give the finesse plus from the season pass to your left winger, because that is so important. They get in such good areas just to cut inside with a technical dribble, hit the finesse, bang, off it goes. And then Alexander Isak is up front here as an advanced forward attack. Again, he's not the perfect striker in the game by himself with no passing play styles. I've had Messi here with Hullet there, and you get the tiki-taka plus from Messi. So you find his feet, ping it here, and then you've got sort of 3 options there to throw through balls. So that's how I'm finding this formation to work best. So if you want to copy the tactic, that's the code there in the top left corner. But that is my very basic 4-2-1-3 that I'm having lots and lots of fun with at the moment. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments what you think of this formation. If you're sick of playing 4-5-1, 4-4-1-1, give this a go, especially if you've got really good DMs and wingers. That's why I'm using this. It's kind of fitting who I've got in my club at the moment. So let me know how you get on with this formation, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon for another video.